YouTube, I think we're live. Let's see. Friday night special right here. Yeah, it looks like we went live, so join me now. Kind of a Q&A night. I get the stream pulled up so I can see the live chat when you join in. Oh, we got one joined in now. So let's join in. Friday night, let's do it right here. A live Q&A with SimSation and what I'm looking at. We're out in the shop tonight. I had to wait for it to cool down a little bit, so it's nighttime now, and I have been having adult beverages tonight. So that has happened too. I don't have my microphone, so I'm going to have to talk loud into the camera. We got one watching. Can we get two? Can we get three? I'm just going to wait till people tune into it. I think I'm smoking and my beer's over here anyway. I mean my adult beverage. We'll see if anyone else tunes in and what they're doing on this beautiful Friday night. Hopefully it's beautiful where you're at. Dang, we're still at one. I think that's me too. I think the one is me. That's the worst part about it. All right, come on, let's start joining in here. Let's get this stream going. Check on your boy SimSation tonight. Look at this gas can. Smoking around gas can get dangerous. Wouldn't want to do that. Picking up pieces of drill bit too. I broke a few of them messing around earlier. Still got just me. Oh, that missed. I'm kind of waiting for people to join in here. So you get joined in, let me know. Just put it in the chat. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, though, when you get joined in. But I'm going to wait till we get some people in here before I do that. Probably mostly bad decisions tonight. I did get a like, though, so somebody's watching. Let's go. Come on, chat. Wake up. All right, we got three tuned in, two more besides me probably. So this was the $100 PC. I did a video on it, so if you watch the channel, you'll see it. I brought this in here about a month ago, and I never did anything with it. But the issue with it was that we need some fans in the front of this thing. So let's knock it off here, so that'll make a nice loud bang for you. Why does my phone just keep shutting down? So I'm trying to look at the chat and stuff, and the phone shuts down. Now I got one watching me. How do I go from 2 to 1? I don't know if my stream quit or what. I don't think it did, but close that out. All right, it says it's still live, so put in the chat message if you're in there. I am at the computer now, so I can see what's going on. But my internet sucks. We are in the shop, so the internet is not going to be great. Hey, Chris, how's it going, buddy? Hopefully you can hear me. I don't have any microphones tonight, so we're gonna do something crazy here. You're looking at the computer that I'm looking at right here, so we are going to literally, I don't know, we're going to do something stupid and we're going to cut the front of this thing out because I want to figure out a way to mount some 120 millimeter fans in the front of this. This case I've had for a little while, so let's get some fans in it. I don't know why my phone's not working though. If I had my phone over here, I could see the chat better. If it's SimSation on a Friday night, it's probably full of adult beverages and bad decisions. I can tell you guys and gals that. But sometimes those bad decisions make the best dang projects. Why? Well, that's good. Hopefully the stream's coming through okay. I don't have the greatest internet out here in the shop. I need to address that. And why I can't get my phone to play this, I don't know. So I can look at the chat over at the computer, I guess. Every time I pull the stream up on the phone, it just keeps shutting down. It's the damnedest thing I ever seen. Let me get it to, I'm going to need one more adult beverage probably to get this to happen, so just hang tight. Plus, I kind of want to see a couple more viewers come in. Ooh, that sounded like it broke. Oh, in-lane flight. Nope, I didn't say that. Adult beverage. I've had too many of them, I think. Dang, where did Chris go? Come on back. We gotta get some more people for the live stream here. I don't know why it keeps shutting off on my phone though. It's pissing me off. Yeah, it's gonna be a little choppy. The shop internet sucks, so I apologize for that. I wish I could make it a little bit better. I can. You know what? You're going to laugh your ass off when I show you this. Maybe if I hook this thing up, we can make the internet better in the shop. So I picked this up on a deal. You can see it right here. It's one of those mesh systems called a Luxol. So maybe we should hook that up. It's still like 90 degrees in the shop tonight. I'm not kidding you. It was hot where I'm at today. I mean, super hot. Yeah, that's probably the issue, is just a little choppy. Just try to bear with me here. I don't do Friday night streams. Typically, my wife is in town, but she's out of town till Sunday. And when the boss leaves you out of town, what do you guys and gals think will happen? That's right. A guy will break into some adult beverages and he'll get some stuff out and he'll start thinking and running USB cables for cameras. And the next thing you know, there's a live stream, some idiot in the shop, and things get tore up and broken. I mean, that's just how it goes here. It's SimSation, so what else do you expect, right? Oh, I wish it would quit crashing on my phone. If it would quit crashing on my phone, that would be good. And probably I need to hook that Luxol up. I mean, that's what it comes down to here. Let me see if I can pull this thing up one more time and make it work. That's not even the right thing I'm looking at. What is wrong with this phone? I think half the problem is me and the other half is the phone. I don't know. Maybe the choppiness. Maybe I just need to restart the stream. I'm hoping it'll get a little better. I moved a router out here, the cellular router, so I don't know if we're going to make that work or not. Yeah, I'm going to try not to break nothing. But you never know, right? I mean, you never know if you're going to break anything or not. You do what you got to do. It's going to get loud, though, when I start cutting on this thing, because I'm going to start sounding like there ain't no tomorrow. I ain't kidding. Controlled chaos. Yes, called the live stream. You absolutely did. Welcome to the Friday night live stream right here at SimSation. We have the $100 PC. I give $100 for it originally. This case has undergone quite a bit of surgery. I put a custom top panel on it. I did I put a custom faceplate on it to make it change. Man, I appreciate that, Controlled Chaos. You want to talk about chaos, we got it going on here tonight. I done broke into some adult beverages and I'm having a good time, and I thought, you know what? Why not put a live stream up? Questions and answers. 120 millimeter, Chris. That's all I want to cut it out for. And I think I got a couple over here in the box we can use to mock up. But here's what I'm thinking. Because this case wasn't cut out for it, I'm thinking we're going to Zeus this thing out all the way down. Just follow me here, because I don't know. I'm going to cut it out all the way down, and then I'm going to run a couple flat bars, one on each side, and that should allow us to get the to mount the 120 millimeter fans. We got to cool this thing. The build we got going in it's a 1366 with an i7 960, I believe. So we're going to have to cool it. There ain't no doubt about it. Man, I got to get the internet working better. I can't believe it's so choppy. I got it on my laptop, but I mean, I streamed from there before and it wasn't this choppy. So it has to be our internet. I mean, that's what it has to be. But I'm going to have to turn the air compressor on to get my cutting wheel fired up so we can start Zeusing this out. If it's a good idea tonight, maybe it's a better idea if I just sit down and we do a Q&A and kind of hang out and talk a little bit. Because it'll get loud when I start cutting. You have to put some earplugs or something in. I'd like to see a few more people join in, though. Man, it's hot. I ain't even kidding you. I can't believe it's 90 degrees in my shop at 9 o'clock at night, 9:30 at night. That is just insane. All right, we got 4 tuned in now. I'm kind of looking at the chat from yonder now. I got the laptop set up back there, so I'm looking at it from yonder. This thing's been sitting out here so long we got spider webs in it. And I ain't just kidding. I'll show you. You don't believe me? We'll turn it around right here. So this was an old case. These things were probably garbage back in the day. But I wanted to do something with the garbage case. So if you want to go back in the archives a little bit and see the video, I wish I could link it for you. I did a lot of custom work to this thing. And then when I went to build the 1366 in it, I'm like, dang it, there's no fans. So we need some fans in it. We could put 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top, but honestly, I like the front fans. I kind of want to pull the air in, if you know what I mean. So I like the front fans on it. Custom power button. Oh, I love this thing. Here's the. Yeah, there's probably a cigarette in my hand too. Another bad habit a guy's got, but the single pole power button with the LED light around it is pretty cool. This is going to be an awesome build. It really is, because I'm not going to give up on the thing. I'm going to build it. I think it's just me and Chris hanging out. I don't know. Controlled chaos might still be there too. If you guys have any questions or anything, though, you can shoot them in the chat, and I'll be glad to talk it out a little bit more tonight. I'm not going to stay as focused on what we're doing here as much as what the channel's all about and what I see for it in the future, things that I want to do. And I want your guys' opinions on it, too. The Tuesday night videos aren't going to change. I'm going to still look for marketplace finds and stuff like that. Thursday, though, I want to keep it a live stream. But what are we going to do? I mean, are we going to test motherboards every Thursday, or are we going to go down a different road? I'm just wondering that. I mean, I need your input on it. I kind of like testing the motherboards, but I don't know. Let's do some crazy stuff on it too. Small block Chevy guy was in there in the stream yesterday, and I've got that sitting over there on a stand because you guys are out in my shop tonight, and that's why my internet sucks so bad, and we're not streaming as good as we normally do. But at least my phone's working now, so I can set the chat over here where I can see it. Should we cut it out tonight? I mean, I'll get the air compressor. You know what? I got my electric grinder too. If I can find a cutoff wheel for that, we might just use it. It won't be quite as loud, but when you're cutting metal, it's going to get loud. And we're going to have to Zeus this thing out to make those fans fit. I'm going to get a couple, at least one 120 millimeter fan real quick, so I can show you what I got going on. It's easier to show you than it is to tell you. Oh, look at that one right up top. It's old and it's red. Did it come out of this machine? I don't know. I don't know what the hell it come out of, really. All right. Strange Tech on Marketplace, maybe do streams on that or on PC mods. I find a little bit of Strange Tech on it. I can't say I find a lot of it, but I'm the old guy, and I like buying the old stuff, the FX series. Let me tell you something. I haven't been successful with an FX series processor in the last 4 purchases. But we dang sure got an A series to boot yesterday, right? But in the last 4 purchases of the FX, I have 2 Sabertooth 990 FX motherboards, and neither dang one of them work. And it really pisses me off. I need to get better internet out in the shop. I've got 5 gig internet going into my house. So when we do the live streams on Thursday, you guys are dialed in right. There's no stutter or anything. But when I get out in the shop, it's a metal building, so we don't get a great signal. And I brought my cellular router out here tonight, but it's still being a little bit choppy because we're hooked up to Wi-Fi to it. So yeah, I love the Sabertooth Chaos, and they're great motherboards, and they were back in the day. But I have 2 of the 990 FXs that are crazy. I didn't see any cracks in the board. Well, the one is the Fire PC. So if you go back and call the fire department, she's hot. That's what happened. That literally, you don't find that on a lot of channels, but SimSation had it happen to them live. Not live, but while I was doing the video, so I just went ahead and posted it. That way you can see what happened. I turned the thing on, the fans kicked on, and the fire went off immediately. So I just shut it down real quick and cut the power to it so I didn't burn the house down. If we burn the house down, it'll be a kind of detrimental to the channel a little bit, because we'll have to shut the channel down until SimSation gets another house. We're not burning the house down. The wife would be pissed off about it anyway, so we can't do that. All right, so I got a 120 millimeter fan. Are you ready? Well, there's the open hole there, and my fan don't fit. Help me, my fan don't fit. So we got to do something there, right? And you can't get this fan in between this damn thing down here that held the hard drives. Let me get this out of my way now. I kind of like the case, what I did to it to customize it. Here's the front panel that I customized onto it. We'll pick that thing up and let you see it. I like it. I really, there's a spider in it. What the hell? Huh. So I like it. And I had to drill the panel out to fit that and do some cutting, and we made a custom fit, and it works great on there. It looks good. But let's get some RGB fans in it now. Let's really make it pop, right? So I'm thinking about Zeusing out right in the front here and kind of going along with where the factory did it right there and just carrying it down. And we'll just cut that out of there, and then we'll put us a couple of straight bars in here, pop riveted in, probably not welded because it's real thin metal. And if I put my welder on it, it's going to burn right through it probably, right? So just 120 millimeter fans is fine. What are you going to look at after the stream? I'll do a stream on those 990FX, the second one I bought. That thing come in a box and looked brand new. I'm really pissed about that one, right? It looked brand spanking new in a box. I got the box and all, and it is an R2.0 version. Oh yeah, the fire video. Heck yeah, look for that one. You're gonna like it. I think all of you will like it. You'll see what happened to my 8350 on my 990FX, which is fine, right? That A10 is going to be a fun one to build too. I really like the A10 6800K. I'm going to find the R9 270, and we're going to hook that thing up right. I ain't kidding you. We're going to crossfire it, and then I'm going to stream some games on it. I'm going to try to do iRacing on it. That's the dumbest shit ever, but... Oh, that might have been half the problem. My computer was doing a virus scan. So my little laptop was virus scanning there, and that probably slowed her down some. Yeah, thank you, Chaos. That was one of my favorite videos that I've done. I've done, 51 or 52 videos now, so I have my favorites out of them. And that fire video was my absolute favorite. I thought it would do better than it did, but it didn't, But it's fine. We're an early channel. We're growing, so things will pick up. And we got some more people tuned in now, so that's good. We get enough tuned in, and I'm probably going to get the zip saw out, and we're going to cut this thing out right here. We'll do it right on the live stream. I have bad habits, so... I'm sure some of us do. We got enough subscribers, though. We should get a few more people in, right? Let's do it. Zips all time. You damn right it is. I have to change the wheel. I think I got a flat disc on my grinder now. I don't know if I have any cutoff wheels for that either. I know I do for the air sole. This little guy. Did I put a new one on that? Yeah, I probably did. Nope, I definitely didn't. We could still cut with it, but, she's going to be loud. But if it zips all time, it zips all time, right? That's the nice part about doing the videos, though, and then editing stuff, as opposed to the live stream, because on the live stream, if I do something crazy and make a mistake, I can always edit it out, right? when I'm recording it for regular, but on the live stream, I can't edit it because it's going to be what it is. It is what it is, right? Yeah, I got my boat out. I did some yard work today, and man, the guy is hot, sweaty, tired. But when you're powered by nicotine and adult beverages, you can do anything, I promise you. Just don't do it, though. If you want it to come out right or work right, then you probably don't want to do what I'm doing. So definitely don't do this at home, children. That battery's dead. Hold up there. We're going to have to take your time and do it right. All right, it says it reconnected successfully, so that's good. We'll take that as a win. Welcome to the shop where you've seen some of the videos happen, and that's heck, I don't know. Let me find me a cutoff wheel, see if I got one to fit this guy. And let's just cut some stuff up. I get another adult beverage, and we ain't gonna be cutting up and up, but my ass going to the bed probably. And having a headache in the morning. What is wrong with these discs? I probably really need to get some more cutoff discs for this thing, but I got one in my hand. She's a little jagged. If I trip over that USB, you guys will get disconnected. She's a Gemini. We'll take the Gemini tonight. But we got our cutoff wheel. We'll get a pair of pliers and change this thing out. Channel locks usually work for that, but we'll see. If I can find a pair of channel locks in this place. Where the hell are my channel locks? Mercy. All right, let me look for some pliers real quick. Give me just a couple of minutes here. All right, when you buy adult beverages and the seal breaks, you're not going to stop it. You just got to go. Let's, what was I doing? Channel locks. Jeez Louise. I have two different pairs. I don't know where the hell they're at, though. I know how to fix it, though. I got the tool to fix it. That'll fix it. I'm just kidding. We ain't going to smash it with a slip. We could, though. We could smash it, but I really don't want to do that because I kind of like what I got going on here, if you know what I mean. I put some work in that case there. I put some work in it, and I kind of like where I'm going with it. Need some water, too. So what are we going to do here? Let's look at how we're going to cut it first. You can't just go cutting on stuff and you don't have an idea of how you're going to cut it. Because if you do, things are going to get bad, right? So let's get some tape and let's see how we're going to cut this thing. I'm going to have to look in the mirror later and ask myself what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. We're going to kind of follow this line down. We can go over top of the other stuff. Yeah, we'll pretend like that's straight, right? I think pretending's like 99% of doing something, honestly. You just pretend long enough, you can probably do it. All right, so there's our first tape line right there. We're going to cut inside of that tape line. So we want to go inside of it here. That's the first thing we're going to do. Hopefully whoever's tuning in is enjoying the stream, and I don't know. I'm enjoying it. So if you are, then that's good. But if not, as long as I do, that's probably all that matters, right? So same thing on this side. We're just going to take the tape, and we're going to go down the side of it. So I'm going to start it up here and kind of run a straight line all the way down to the bottom. Set that tape down. That's a little bit crooked. We'll pretend like that's probably straight right there. It's got about the same amount overhanging on both sides. So we got our two lines right here that we want to cut. You can see how flimsy that metal is. It's insane. Very flimsy metal. I don't see any more chat messages, so I guess I'll keep doing what I'm doing here. I still ain't found my channel locks either. It's got me kind of aggravated. Moving stuff around here a little bit. Because if we're going to get it cutting, you're probably going to need some earphones, right? All right. Mercy, mercy, mercy. I guess I should have got the tools before I did this. I didn't know I was going to use that one, though. So I do have a defense there. Alright. I don't know why I have mail out here. My wife tunes into this, and it's going to be death to the burn. Shoot. I wonder if I left them in one of my cars. Help me understand. There you go. Yeah, thanks for that, Terry. Put together a nice, about a 2002 custom painted case with a 3rd Gen i5. I love those, man. That's I got me some 3rd Gens. I like them. I did iRacing on them recently and did it on VR even. So, it's crazy how the 3rd and the 4th Gen Intel is still usable in 2025, right? Look how old they are. But if you have AVX2 support, I mean, you can still do modern gaming anyway. I can put this thing on charge. Ugh. I can cut my air compressor on and use the other one, but it's going to get loud. And I ain't kidding, it's going to get loud. Yeah, control chaos. Don't think I ain't got them 4.2 quads either. My Dell XPS 630i. Watch the video. And don't think I didn't try that thing on iRacing. I did not try it with VR though, and I'm not going to do that, just so you know. Linux Stream, there you go, PS2 emulation, and there you go. That's good too, Terry. You'll watch it up. Man, that compressor's loud. When I cut that thing on, you're going to know it. Then I got to drag the air hose back out and get my zippy sole and get some bright gloves on and a little bit of protection. Because we're going to have metal flying, right? I'm just kind of catching up on it. 16 gigs of Corsair XMP 4 times 4 gig, 1600 megahertz Quadro. Import that. How do those work, Terry? How does the Quadros work? I mean, are they great? Are they good for gaming or what? That's the Quadro and the Fire Pro or the AMD Pro series. I've been looking at them and actually thinking about trying one on the gaming side in real life. If we are, can we fix it? It says we're reconnected now. I don't know why it's doing this. Maybe if I take it closer to the router. Let's do that. Just set it on the floor, right? Looks like we're buffering a little bit here. I'm definitely curious about the Quadros and the AMD Pros. I've never tried that. I don't know if it'll work. There's people that are doing it, Chris. That's the crazy thing about it, and they say it works pretty good. I mean, I've seen some of them that say it's comparable to like 2060s and 2070s, but I don't know because I've never tried it. Not saying that I wouldn't try it because I absolutely would, 100%. But I didn't know you could use them for that. I always thought they were for CAD like you did and for workstations. Probably work good for my video editing. But I'm not going to edit as much now because Thursday night's going to be live stream, so I'm just going to edit the Tuesday night videos. I don't know what I'm doing here. I got it taped off. I need to cut it. I don't have anything to cut it quite. You know what? I need a plasma cutter. I need that for the automotive stuff anyway. That's another thing. I thought about maybe doing a second channel for automotive stuff. If you guys and gals want to see that, you'd probably see my boat in the background. I dragged it back here today to start cleaning it up, and I'm gonna have to go through the carburetors on the little Honda again, the 4-smoke 90 horse, and get her running good, and then take the wife out on a nice boat ride. Happy wife, happy life. I don't know. Adult beverages are good. I needed them. I've had one of those days that you just need a drink. I'm still pissed off about my channel locks though. This all would be quieter. You know what? Let's cut it. There's only 7 people watching. Put your earplugs in. do, and my goggles out. You'll love that part. We're going to cut this thing out. We're just going to do stuff. I don't care. What are we going to do? Run an AMC case? Honestly, I don't care. Honestly, I don't think it's an empty case, so I'm not going to be concerned about that either. Give me some gloves and some gloves. We're going to cut some stuff up here tonight. We may even cut a few strips and mount in there. I don't know. I feel like fabricating. Fabric couple. I feel like fabric couple. I see some can handle the noise, others have tuned out, but we're going to have some fun here at SimStation. I tried to change this wheel out, but I'm not going to. We're eating those parts. Straight up eating them. That's fine though. Doesn't anybody got it straight now? Alright, pressure's now under pressure here. Oh wow, I still left my glasses on. It don't matter. The cover's going to cover it up anyway, so we don't care if it's straight or not. Alright, we gotta let it charge a minute. I don't think we got the line we wanted, but I think we can deal with it. Alright, my air compressor's stuck in the night, so bear with me a minute. I gotta let it build up so I can really get in here and start zooming on it. The line looks pretty good there. It's coming around on us. We about got it. I'm gonna turn you guys up a little bit. Alright, we gotta run across. I didn't take the bottom. How the hell am I gonna do that? Alright, here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna break in. Bad idea. Oh, we ain't got no cutter wheel left. Let's shut it down for a minute. Woo! We got two sides cut, and we ain't got no cutter wheel left, so we're gonna have to change that thing out. I need my glasses anyway. I can't see for shit. There they are. Man, it's hot in here. I ain't kidding. All right, so we got two sides of it cut. It's not. Hey, it's not beautiful, but it'll work, right? There you go, Terry. Super chats and beers. We'll do that. A lot of people, we had some people disconnect because I was doing this, but I don't really care. That's what the live stream was about, right? Let's cut this thing out and let's make it where we can put some fans in it. It's got to have fans to cool. You ain't going to run a 1366, LGA 1366 without cooling it. That just ain't going to happen. You can try, but you'll burn it up, especially when you overclock it to 4.6 gigahertz. I don't know. Super chat me beers. I like that stuff. Oh, my phone was sitting there, and it's got metal all over it now, so that's good. Hopefully you stayed with me on that one. It was a long one, and we got about a quarter of the bottom cut, and I got to change that. I got to take a drink first. Then I got to change the blade out so we can go ahead and Zeus across the rest of it. And then we'll get this piece out of here. And that'll be good, right? Probably not. I drilled out and put the feet on this case and everything after I painted it, but we're going to have to repaint it when I'm done. That's okay, because we have paint, we have an air compressor and a paint gun, so we can do that. We got all of it. We got a full shop to work in. It's great. All right, we got to keep people tuned in, though. You sound just like me, Terry. That's something I would say. I appreciate the nice haircut compliment. I don't need much. There ain't much hair to cut no more, honestly. But you know that's what happens when guys age. Some of you are lucky bastards, and you got full heads of hair. But some of us, we ain't so lucky. I don't know, Chris. I'm gonna leave that one up to you. Should we color change it or not? Tell me in the chat. I'll tell you my color out. We have pearlescence, and all kinds of pearlescence. I think I have white and black as base. Well, I got a whole quart of flat white. That's because I have a Dell XPS case over there tore down that I forgot about. Probably ought to build that. We can put one of them mini boards in it. I got the damn hiccups. So let me get some water. That means you need water. All right, so let me show you my cutoff wheel. That is a problem. Houston, we got a problem here. So we'll show you that. I'll keep it black then. I'll clean it up after we do this. I'm going to have to use that flat disc to clean up the sides and stuff because of the cut. But no, basic pixel, it's lagging. I'm in the shop, so it's going to lag. So you have to try to deal with that a little bit. We've had a couple people hanging out dealing with it, so hopefully it'll get better or worse. I don't know. It's on my laptop that's a decade old now. I think that laptop's an A series AMD. Zebra color scheme. you just want to make it difficult for a guy. Keeping it one color simple. You go zebra coloring it, man. Make it hard on a guy. Let's clear coat it. Do pearlescence on it. Black's a good color to go over with that. So we can make it blue, like pearlescent blue, orange, yellow, purple, pink, you name it. We'll just do whatever we want. If you hear gunshots, it's some idiots over there at what they call Rancho Benito. It's like a free-for-all with four-wheel drives. It's like, what am I doing here and I'm not over there, right? I could just go over there, get my truck and go over there and just have fun and drink with them guys, but I'm here doing stupid stuff in the shop. That's because I despise those bastards on most days. It's their weekend spot, right? But I have to live here. I don't have to, I guess. I just like to. I don't know. I need Allen wrenches, though. And I have some of them. I'll have to give you a tour of the shop, show you all my tools and stuff. No, I won't do that. I do need a wrench, too, to do this. I'm going to put a new blade on here. It just disconnects and reconnects, the OBS does, so. Yeah, we're going to take the bottom of it out, though, when I do this, because we got to fit some fans. I have got my cutoff wheel in my hand. I have old first-gen i7s. I love them, man. I love the first-gens. I'm just trying to find the right size Allen wrench right here. Doing it the hard way, too. That's not smart, but that'll work right there. As long as you find the one you want, that's all that matters, right? I got the wrench on there to hold it. Man, they're having fun with them guns tonight. I ain't kidding you. Alright, we got that broke loose. I gotta go get me another cutoff wheel. Oh, that's stuck in the thing. That's great. We'll get that out of there. Put this stuff up here. We're changing cutoff wheels. Things are happening. Let me find me another one. I got a whole pack of these things. I think I bought these in an estate sale. These cutoff wheels. I try to look for ones that say USA. That's made in China. That's definitely going to mess a guy up. Let's do something different. Norton, made in the USA. You got to be careful when it comes to this stuff, guys. You definitely don't want one of these things get cut coming apart on you. You talk about a bad day, that's going to be a bad week. Oh, you ain't going to tighten that up like that. But that does go against that wheel. Get our bolt started back in it. Tighten it down, we'll have us a brand new US of A cutoff wheel. Norton, too. That's what our last one was down to, just so you know. So if you can see that right there, that's what our last one was down to. 45 years now. Yeah, it's my neighborhood right here. I'm not in the neighborhood, though. I'm on property. When I moved out here, it was so quiet for 20 years that you could hear yourself breathing, literally, outside at any time you could hear it. But in 2020, the world shut down and Florida didn't, so everybody moved to Florida. And they're just building out to a guy, and I just don't like it. I don't want all the people. So things are going to change in the future, I'm sure. And I just gotta, I don't know, old dogs gotta learn new tricks, right? So that property that you hear all the gunshot and stuff, that is, they call it Rancho Bonito, and it's kind of a free-for-all. They call it the Old Wild West. Because it was a Florida land scam. So if you don't know what that is, you can Google it. But basically, somebody would own a piece of property and sell the deeds to like thousands and thousands of foreigners, right? So people started buying tax deeds for it. You don't own any certain lot now, okay? So there's not a certain cutout lot that you buy when you buy a tax deed. You just buy a piece of the property. So there's literally fake tax deeds. I mean, you name it. And it's a free-for-all. People go out there, they shoot their guns, they ride their side-by-sides or four-wheelers or motorcycles, you name it. It's just acres and acres of a free-for-all. It's like a big party. I mean, you name it. If that's what happens out there. They say what happens at Rancho, it kind of stays at Rancho. I can hear all of it from here, though. DC's flight sim yet? No, I have not. I'll just stick PS3 up there with it. I'll have to try it. I'll try it. I don't care. I've got that wheel changed out, though. I think we're going to get loud again and go ahead and finish this thing off so we can take a look at what we got. I appreciate you guys that have hung with me so far. I know it gets loud, and I understand that some people can't take that, but for all of you that are hanging in there, the next one's for you, right? No, it's not really a nightmare. Some nights I want to go over there and twist somebody's head off, but most nights I'm okay. During the week, it's really quiet, but on the weekends, well, hell, I get a little loud in the shop here on the weekend, too, so ain't nobody complaining about that, right? All right, that adult beverage is gone. I don't think I'm going to get another one tonight, guys. I'm done with those, I believe. I'll just drink water. because I've had too many of those. Another big one in. Let's see how we do. I don't know where my phone's at, so I can't watch the event right now. Well, hello, Zealand. That's awesome. Glad to see you in here. All right, here we go. Slow down, man. You want to see this straight line. That did not sound good. We're almost there, though. We got it. Oh no, it's flipping. Got a little flipping on our disc here. Shoot. Alright. Try to get it just a little bit lighter. I don't know why it's flipping like that. What in the heck is going on here? I mean, we just got this little edge, literally. Alright, guys. We broke it. We gotta fix it. I don't know why it's doing this, but My cutoff wheel is slipping. So we're going to work on this for a second, get her fixed up. Man, who tightened that? He-Man? There we go. I'm going to flip this thing upside down and let her eat. Oh, that's great. I don't know why that disc is slipping like that. We had her tight. We were cutting it like it wasn't nobody's business, honestly. I'm going to try flipping this guy over, but it ain't going to fit over there. It clearly goes like that, but it's just not going down far enough to grip it right. That kind of sucks, right? Might not be the right wheel for it, honestly. I don't know. Thanks for sticking with me. We're about done here with the cutout. Except we're not, because we got to find a case to get some metal out of to make our channels. No, that ain't going to work. It's just free spinning. Help me understand this one. Did I lose something here? I don't know. I'll tell you what we could try. Maybe it takes the thicker disc, but what I'm going to do is put that worn out disc on top of it. Don't do this at home. If you're watching my stream, what you see me do right here, do not do this at home. That's probably the worst idea ever. But you know what? We got a little bit to cut to finish this, and we're going to do it. I'm not scared at all. Tighten her down here. Well, she's tight now, boys and girls. Oh, yeah. We're going to make her work now. I didn't get my goggles out. Yeah, hell with it. We're almost done. Here we go. All right, that's out. So now we just got to go down. Maybe not. Can we break it out of there? Shit, that would be like golden, wouldn't it? Is it going to work, actually? Ow. Oh, we almost got it. Look at that. Ding, 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 we won. We cut it out of there. Woohoo! That's worth a beer right there, I ain't lying. We got the air compressor off so you can hear me. Holy crap. With our cutoff wheel issues, I did not think that was going to happen, but we did it. We need to take the flat disc, though, and kind of clean this up a little bit. So it don't cut a guy all the way up. That bottom one I cut straight. It's beautiful. The rest of it, though, just ignore it. I'll straighten it out with a flat attack. Get the tape off. It ain't bad. I thought it was going to look worse than that, but it don't. Once we get that cleaned up and painted, probably most of you, if you didn't see me do it, would never know, right? So let's take a look at what we got here. Not bad, right? And it'll fit our 120 millimeter fans and give us room to put our, oh, where's my fan at? Right there. Oh yeah, we got it now. Look at that. I gotta pick you up. This is exciting times right here. We're gonna be able to get us probably 3 fans after I cut this crap out of there. I'll cut it out. Don't think I won't. But man, this is going good. It's going better than what I thought it would, honestly. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me get caught up on my inside that case. Looks cool powder blue. It's black. Okay, sounds like my neighborhood. I'm just catching up on the chat. Going fishing, the chat has when they come back, toss this guy's. Chrome down fan. Yeah, chrome grill look good, but I'll keep the black one on it. Well, I mean, if I went back to the old days of gaming, I'm not going to lie, World of Warcraft vanilla, years ago. And when I say years ago, 2008, 2007 maybe, I don't know. Long time ago. I think you guys can see the idea that we're going with here. I think you can see it now. We're going to get 3 fans to fit in front of this come hell or high water. And I'm going to prefer that neither one of those happen. We don't need any hurricanes this year. We've had enough of them lately. I still got trees down from Hurricane Milton. I'm not lying to you. So, guys got plenty of work to do around this place. There's never a dull moment with SimSation. Never. And I don't need my phone going off here. How many friend suggestions do you guys get? I get all kinds of them. I don't even know the people. So, thank you, Chris. That was interesting, to say the least. But we got it cut out, and it looks like the cut went pretty clean for the most part. And I do think we're going to fit our fans if we need to in it now. I'm just going to have to build a couple of pieces to go through here. I need one on this side for the fan mounts and then one on that side. It doesn't have to be real wide or nothing. And I can drill them out and pop rivet them in. I left enough metal to do that, so that might be exactly what I do here. So we might just put 2 more. I don't think I'm going to cut them out tonight, though. It is getting late. I think we've been going at it for an hour and a half now. We've had some people tune in and out, and I understand that when I get to cut with the saw, it gets real loud. Plus, the stream's been choppy all night. If we work in a shop again, I promise you guys I'll get it to work better. That's what I'll focus on here. I'm going to put 3 in the front of this. So I probably got 3 of these over there, but I'm going to put 3 fans in the front of it. That's the first one. These fans ain't going in it, though. These come out of another build that I decided not to use because they're just red fans that say ARC on them. And I'm going to do RGB on it because I kind of want to make the old 1366 look cool. Originally, I was going to put the 46 or 4790 that come in as this case back together and sell it. But I thought about it, and I'm like, man, I really like to keep working on that case and do some cool stuff with it and make it a build that we keep. And if you've been watching my channel, I'm a huge fan of the LGA 1366 platform and the socket, and I'll never get rid of mine, honestly. I got that motherboard processor for free from a subscriber, and I can tell you what, that was like opening up a Christmas present, honestly. I'm drinking water. We're safe now in my Turvis cup. We survived the cutout. I don't know if anyone does that on live stream. You ever seen anyone cut a computer case up on a live stream? They're 120s. They're not 140s. I can fit 140s though. Maybe we'll do 3 140 RGBs in it. I don't know. We can fit 140s. We cut enough of it out now. We got a wide enough cutout. We can put the brackets wherever we want for it. We don't even have to run the brackets this way. We could run them this way, right? Kind of back, just make mounting plates for each fan. I don't know. Tell me what you think. We can run them whatever way we want, right? What are we down to in the shop? Anyone want to guess my shop temperature right now? It's guess the shop temperature. Ow. Well, I kicked that bottle over. Can I show you the bottle? There you go. That's the adult beverage of choice tonight. But that is the end of it. That's my last one. It's not my last one. It's the last one I'm going to get out of that refrigerator. 91, 96. I don't know about that. That it'll fit a lot bigger than 91 millimeters and 96. Just do 120s or 140s. That'd be fine. I'm not going to touch where I cut out though, because it's sharp as a knife. I'm going to have to grind. I'm going to have to flap attack that and get it all cleaned up. I need to clean up where I drilled out to put that front panel on anyway, right? So we can just we can shoot the crap for a little bit here. Oh, 91 degree temp. Yeah, there you go. I'll take that all day long. I don't know 4.6 gigahertz if we're going to run 96 degree temperature. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be touching the surface of the sun on a 1366 at that kind of gigahertz. But Tech Yes City has done it. I've got one running at 4.5 study. And that thing will play anything you want it to, honestly. I need to get my 1366s in more videos. I have an Alienware Aurora R1 that has a, did I Xeon that one? Yeah, it's Xeon. 5690, X5690 Xeon. She's cooking at 4.3 gigahertz probably, somewhere close to that. My white Cooler Master hop case that I really love, it's a 922. That one's cooking at about 4.5 gigahertz. I love that machine. And then this one is going to be a 960 that we're going to try to cook at about 4.6 gigahertz. We'll see how that goes. We'll do iRacing on it, put VR on it. I'm not scared to do that. I really need to start playing other games, though. And I really need to figure out how to get Linux to work with iRacing good. That's what I was doing on that Zorin build. I'm going to stay with that. But I think I'm going to go away from Zorin and use Bazite. So tell me what you, or Bazite, what's it called? Bazite, B-A-Z-Z-I-T-E maybe? I played a little bit of Valorant, and that was okay, except for the fact that the people cussed me out in there because I wasn't very good at it. So that kind of sucked, I'll be honest with you. I tried Fortnite, and I just got tired of not being able to land before they killed me. You know, you hit the ground and they kill you instantly. So that one kind of turned me off a little bit. World of Warcraft, ARC, back in the day, ARC, if any of you know that. Those are games that I play. Elder Scrolls, I played that one for a while. I played a lot of them. I can't even remember what most of them are now, honestly. Now, though, since I started the league on iRacing in 2018, that keeps me busy quite a bit. We have quite a few members in there, so it keeps me busy a lot. There you go, Terry. Fixing a short on my profile. Huh. I'll have to check that out. I appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight. It was fun, though. I don't know what it is about cutting metal apart like that, but it's fun, right? And I cut it out pretty good. I thought that I screwed it all up, but when I'm looking at it, well, that side's crooked, but we'll pretend it's not. Look at the bottom, though, nice and square. So we come out pretty good on it. We'll clean it up with the flap attack disc, and nobody will know it. You won't know no better. And then once we get this thing painted up and get the fans mounted in it and get our build completely done, I got a 1,000-watt power supply to go in this one. We just need a graphics card. I think I had 2 or 3 for it and sold them in builds, but I don't know. I got some builds in there now that need to be sold. I got to revamp some money to... I got to sell some builds to get some money to buy more marketplace stuff, if that makes sense to you. I have a separate funding that I use for the computer stuff, and the computer stuff has to make the money to buy more computer stuff, if that makes sense. I'm not taking money from anywhere else. I have all separate funds. I got my boat fund, I got my truck fund, I got my project funds out here, and I just try to keep it separated that way. That way I'm not just pissing money away every day. Arma Series, Grid, Auto Racing, that's what I do. iRacing, mostly. I've done a lot. I've done quite a bit of a setup Corsa too. I like that one. All the old dirt games like Sprint Car Racing and Rat Bag games, the late models and stuff, I love that stuff. Gonna crack that hazy IPA. There you go. I like the IPAs too. I'm not stingy when it comes to the adult beverages. There's one that I don't drink, but I won't tell you that. I prefer the adult beverages from America's oldest brewery. And you've seen me wear the shirts. I like them. Today's clothes, though, are brought to you by I Don't Give a Good Gosh Darn, because I was doing yard work for most of the evening, and I am tired and wore out, and I probably sweated. At least I'm losing weight, right? At least today I am. I don't know. I'm probably streaming way too long. Sir Subaru remolding sharp edge. I'll have to check that out. But usually those IPAs are in certain areas, right, Terry? So I don't know if they have those down here in Florida. That would be the only problem with that. But if I can get it down here, I'd definitely give it a try, no doubt. I'll chat it up with you for a couple more minutes before I end the stream. We got this cut out though, so next time you see it, it'll probably have brackets and fans in it. I really want to put that build together. I've just got so much other stuff going on. That's why I cut this out tonight. I'm like, I really need to cut that case out so we can start fitting fans in it and get this build finished. I'll do a video when I do the other paintwork on it. I don't know what design or anything I might want to go on it yet. I still have to do some modification on the side panels too, so everything fits up nice like it's supposed to. And I think that side panel, I'm going to go ahead and Zeus out with the cutoff wheel. And we're going to put some acrylic inside of it and really make that thing pop. That way you can see the RGB. I like where this build was headed when I started it, so that's why I'm continuing it. That's how I am. I mean, if I like what I see I like the way something's coming around, I'm going to continue to make it better in every aspect. And that's going to be my custom case when I'm done with it. Probably my custom case. I don't know. The only thing I can tell you is that there's not going to be another one like it. That's a fact. I mean, if you find one similar, the edges will probably be straighter. Yeah, it will be. I've got the acrylic already. It's acrylic, but it's Lexan, like they use in the windshield of race cars. I went with the Lexan because it don't fade out as. So tell me what you think about that. If it works, it works. I mean, is it really a bad idea, right? Well, what happened now? Got to check this out. Disconnected, reconnecting. What the freak is going on here? Come on back. I got to get this thing reconnected, man. It's pissing me off. All right, we're reconnected now. Thank God. Next time I decide to come out to the shop and do this, I'm going to have better internet for you guys. That just aggravates the piss out of me. I pay for really good internet here so I can do these streams and stuff. Yeah, it froze. The laptop tells me when it disconnects, and it disconnected, so it froze out. Got a stack of 6-core Xeons for building some boxes last year. Made a Xeon 12-core for my nephew's gaming. I like those 1070s, honestly. 32 gigs of DDR4 is a good choice, and a 512 gig SSD. You can't go wrong there, Terry. I'm good with that. I mean, you can't go wrong. I love my Xeons, man. You can game on a Xeon all day long. There's no doubt about that. So I love those things. And my favorite, though, even though my editing rig is a Xeon, oh, who's messaging me now? My wife's not. She ain't gonna be home till Sunday. I miss that woman. We've been married 28 years. And she goes out of town for work and stuff, and a guy was out of town for his uncle's funeral, so it's kind of tough, but you know, it is what it is, right? She'll be back home Sunday, and I'll be happy to see her. It's like your best friend when they're gone. That's what it should be like for old marriages, I think. I don't know. She watches this stream, I'm probably going to have a wife no more. No, I'm just kidding you. I'm sure I'll have one. But 2? No. We're just going to keep the 1. That's enough. We'll need 2 wives. That'd be a bad idea. All right, so this build here, I'm going to get focused here, clear my mind. We're going to make us some brackets, whether they go this way or this way, okay? And we're going to get us some RGB fans, and we're going to put 2. We can't put them at the top, actually, because oh, go look at my free-op cooler video. That was in this case. So if you find one with a free-op cooler, which is the coolest old-school air cooler you're ever going to find, that's a good video, actually. That was in this case. So the Frio lock goes in here. We can't fit fans at the top. That's why I decided to cut this out in the front so we could fit fans up here. Because the Frio lock wouldn't let me fit top fans in the darn thing. So we're going to have 3 fans in the front, 1 in the back. We could put 2 on the bottom, and we're going to call it a day. 1,000 watts power supply, i7 960 on an LGA 1366. Graphics card, TBA, to be announced. No. TBD, to be determined. Because I don't have one yet. I need to get one. What should we put with that for a graphics card? I don't know. 3080? No. Surely that will bottleneck. 3070. We'll do a 3070 maybe. 4070. I don't know. 5070? No. Nobody would ever do that with 1366. Maybe I would. All right. So we've been dealing with a laggy stream for most of the night here. And I am probably going to quit running my mouth because it's getting late. It's like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm tired. And I still got to take a shower before I go to bed tonight. I got to pick this mess up in here. Thank you. Go crazy with a 5090, right? Damn. You talking about going off the rails. A 5090 would be just pushing it way too far, right? I don't know. We'll see. I'll pick something up for it. Stay tuned for the videos on this, whether it comes from a Tuesday video or we do a Thursday live stream on it. Stay tuned to the videos just to see what this case turns out like. I'm as curious as you guys are, honestly. I'm not making that up. I really expect good things out of this one. And I think that we're going to get them, so just stay tuned to make sure we do. With that, though, I am going to call it a night. I still got to get a shower. Yeah, I need a Dremel, period, Terry. I don't even have a Dremel. I don't think I do. What, do I got it? No, I ain't got no Dremel. I probably need one. If I had a Dremel, I could clean this stuff up better. Oh, shit. I think I drilled my dang holes out, man. I cut my holes out for my panel to sit in. Oh, that's not going to be good. I'm going to have to do some welding tomorrow, I think. You guys can't see it, but right here I cut this out, and that was my hole for my panel to sit in. One of my pegs. Yeah, 2070 or 2080 would work perfect in it. I agree with you on that, Chris. 2070 or 2080 would be perfect. I have no doubt about that. Thank you, all you guys and gals, whoever tuned in. I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna. You normally won't see a Friday night stream from me. Tonight, I seen that case sitting there. I was in here. I got done working on the boat because it got dark, right? So when I was done working on the boat, I said, "Well, there's that case there. I guess I could mess with that." And you just try to kill time. I got nothing else going on, so I seen the case there, and I'm like, if I'm gonna do that, I need to set up for a live stream, and that's how this happened. So that's how we got the live stream tonight. Typically, you won't see that on a Friday night for me, but tonight was a good night for it, honestly. And I've had fun chatting with all of you, like I always do, especially on the Thursday night streams. And I'm enjoying doing the Thursday night streams. Whether it makes the channel better or worse, I don't know. Hopefully, it'll make it better. But the Tuesday night, you'll always get whether I got marketplace finds or just whatever build. Yeah, that's what I actually use as my main rig for iRacing, the 6700 XT, and I love it. It's a great graphics card. It runs my Oculus real good. I can tell you, though, from the live stream yesterday on Thursday, which I thought might do a little better, but maybe we just got to play around with the timing on when we do that stream. I can tell you that I really like my Alienware build. I honestly really like that build. It's the Alienware Aurora R7 with the 8700K and 32 gigs of RAM now. That build just works good. That's what I live streamed with yesterday, and that build just works good. And I ran my newer Oculus Quest on it. I ran the new Turtle Beach wheel on it. And I raced like 3 races on that thing to end the season. And I actually did really good with it. So I've got my main rig, though, with the Moza wheel on it. And I'm going to try to stay with that one. We got a mini series. I don't know if you guys would want to see me stream any of those races or not on Tuesday nights. But if you would, I'll do it. You can put it in comments or whatever when you see the video if you'd like to see that. I wouldn't mind streaming one of those races for you, honestly, or 2 or 3 or 4. And if we do it on a live stream, I'll just chat it up with you while we're doing it. I don't know. It's just directions that I'm thinking about going with the channel, honestly. I don't know what direction I want to go. I know that the 2 editing videos a week for Tuesday and Thursdays out, I can't do that. I'm a human. And getting that much content and keeping that much content up for as long as I did was next to impossible. But I can tell you what it did. It blew a hole right through my freaking wallet. So I'm not doing that no more. Tuesday night will be the edited videos. Thursday night's going to be a live stream. And then if you want to see me eat popcorn, that's fine. But other than that, we'll be testing motherboards, processors, maybe building stuff like we got right here. So we'll do that. Some of this might show up on a Tuesday video with the paint and stuff, though, because we're going back to it again. That's going to do it, though, for the stream. I'm tired. I need a shower. You didn't see my face all night, probably, only when I was leaning down. So we're going to pick this up, smash our fingers in it. There we go, right there. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a fun one tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. All the subscribers. Let's take a look down here at our work tonight. We got metal everywhere. We cut that out all the way around there. So we'll make that where you can see it. That fan's not staying in there. We're just kind of mocking up where we need to put our brackets at. So we'll get those brackets put in there. We'll put our 3 120 millimeter fans in it, RGB. Clean this up a little bit with our flap attack. And then do some more painting on this case. So we'll set this case down and we'll do more painting on it. And that'll be it, right? So that's going to do it for the live stream this Friday night for SimStation. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to balance on one leg there and almost fall over and look like an idiot. But that would probably pull the subscriber count up double what we got right now. Share it. If you like, if other people tune into this thing and like it, share it. Share the videos. Other than that, that's going to do it for tonight on this Friday night. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. Right here at SimStation. And I don't know. What I do is probably chaos. If Small Block Chevy tunes into this, though, under this mess right here, my boat tank and my plastic for putting on the floor when I'm painting, there is a rebuilt Small Block Chevy sitting there, and there's the Vortec heads that I haven't been through yet. So that's for Small Block Chevy to look at. That's it, though, guys and gals. No more chatting in the comment section. I will catch you next Thursday night on the live stream. Other than that, have a great night, a safe night, and have a good weekend. Thank you.